I have 3 cards in a repeating group in Bubble, and I want to have it switch from row to column as the screen size shrinks. So as we get to smaller devices, I want it to switch to the column. And in this case, I have the cards switching when it's a larger, smaller device and a smaller, smaller device. Bubble does not allow us to switch conditionally from a row to a column. So with a little bit of CSS, I have made it switch. Hello, I'm Michael Collins, and in this video, I'm going to run you through 3 quick steps to get the repeating group, and you could do this with a regular group as well, to switch from row to column. So I'm going to create a new page. Let's call it card switcher. And you will need this plugin called Classify. If you just go to Add Plugins and Add Plugins, search for Classify and add it, we'll need that later on. So back on the page, I'm going to double click to bring up the settings for the page, although it's really an element. And I'm going to change the background to a slightly darker color, which is a light gray. So that's under the appearance. And then in layout, I'm going to change the container layout to a column. I'm going to change the width for UI Builder to 1440. And I've changed the min height to 960. So with that done, we can now go to step 1. And step 1 is to add a group. And this group is going to act as a section. So you could have things above, you could have things below, but I need a section for my group. So this one, I'm going to say column for the container layout, under layout. And then under horizontal alignment, I'm going to move that to the center. So choose it to center. I'm going to uncheck make fixed width. The min width could stay at 280, but I'm going to change it to 10. And then the height, I'm going to make this element a fixed height. I'm going to change it to 100%. That way, when it does the switch, it's going to fill, the section will expand so that the elements within it aren't going outside of the section. For some reason, I tested it before with a fit height to content, and you would think that when it does move around, the section would grow, but no, it doesn't. At least I couldn't get it to. Alrighty, so now we want to do padding of 40 all around. And then I'm going to do a quick conditional, change that padding. So I'm under conditional when I'll type in page and select current page width is less than 992. I want to change the left padding and the right padding. I'm going to change those to 16. All right, step 1 done. So step 2, repeating group. Put in the repeating group. This will be our card group. I think once I go to appearance and I select my data type, in this case services, and I'm going to change the data source. I'm going to do a search for services. So let's rename the repeating group services. I'm going to change the number of rows to 1 row. I'm going to change the number of columns to 3 columns because I want just to be 3 columns. I don't want it to get any bigger than that. In the separators, I'm going to change the width to 32, change the card color percentage from 50 to 0, so you don't see the separator. But it's still going to be there. And so now I want to add, and this has to do with the classify plugin. I want to add an open curly bracket, add class, capital C, colon, space, open quote, repeating group, close quote, close curly bracket. And so when we add our HTML, that's important to have that there. So let's go to layout. I want this to be a row. I want the horizontal alignment to be center. I'm going to uncheck, make this fixed width. And min width, I can leave at 280. Max width, I'm going to put 1360. So that's 1440 minus the 40 padding on each side, so minus 80. And then the min height, we can make that 280 as well. And we'll leave the fit height to content. So the third step, we're almost done, is to add the HTML element up at the top of the page. First, I'm going to go to layout. I'm going to uncheck this element is visible on page load. I'm going to check collapse when hidden. Now I'll go back to the appearance tab and check on the, click on the HTML editor. Within our HTML editor, I'm going to put the opening, closing style tags. So the style tags have a less than, style, greater than tag, and then I'll put in my closing tag, which has a / and style, and that is my closing tag. So between the tags, I want to add dot repeating group, or whatever you named your repeating group, and the ID. Then I want to do a space, open curly bracket, return, type in the word display, colon, space, select, semicolon, space, return, close curly bracket, return. I want to do at media, and, nope, screen, and open parentheses, Mac hyphen width, colon, space, 992, 991, X, because we want it 1 less than the max. Close parentheses, space, curly bracket, return, dot, repeating group, space, open curly bracket, turn, flex, hyphen direction, colon, column, semicolon, return, close curly bracket, close the second curly bracket because we have 2 curly brackets here, and hit save. And so if we preview it now, we're not going to see anything because there's no card. So I am going to go get my card. And let me know by subscribing, hitting the like, and the notification bell if you would like to see this card, how I built the card. So I went copied it, and now I'm back in my repeating group, and I'm going to paste it. And let's see what it looks like now. I'm going to get rid of the debug. And let's shrink the screen. Going, going, going. Switches. Going, going, going. Switches again. Card does. The repeating group doesn't switch back to a row. It stays. So there you have it. Let me know if you have any questions. These directions will be in the description below. Thank you.